Guys, this week we not only built one wheel well, we actually built two. What?
And we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! Wait, what?
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
That's right, guys, we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Woo! We just want to say thank you guys so much for each and every one of you that are following our journey, that have clicked that subscribe button. We so appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we're so excited that you guys are coming on this journey with us.
YouTube sent us an email and sent us a little congratulation, and it said that there's enough we have the same amount of subscribers that could fill a jumbo jet plane. What? So that's you guys. Oh my goodness, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
So once this quarantine's lifted, let's all get on a jumbo jet and travel.
Okay, so for this week's episode, things are a little bit all over the place, and it might seem chaotic to you, like they're not really working in an order that makes sense. But guys, just roll with it. We have quarantine brain, it's fine. No, we had some loose ends to finish up on some projects that we had started, but we now have the chance to finish, and then we got excited about some new ones.
That's right, and so also with the quarantine, we're trying to limit how much we're going out and getting supplies, and so we're trying to make do with all the supplies that we have, and so it might kind of seem like we're jumping all over the place, and that's just because of the supplies that we currently have to use. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode.
Jump! Jump!
Good morning, you beautiful people. So today, I'm out here. Sorry, I was watching one of these carpenter bees. Today, I'm out here working on the bus. Ashley's inside working on a few stuff for work, so she might join me later. But what I'm doing today is I'm actually trying to create a box around our wheel well so we can box it out, and then we can insulate it and cover it up. One of the things that I'm trying to do is make the box as tight as possible to the wheel well, just to make sure that we don't use any unnecessary space that we could ever otherwise use, just because, especially between the two wheel wells, it's already pretty narrow, and that's going to be the entrance into our bedroom, and so I'm just trying to utilize as much space as we can into how we're going to build these wheel well boxes, and so I'm going to give it a shot today and see what we come up with.
Just the other day, I saw you looking my way.
Hello, old chaps, beautiful people. I'm done with work, so I came out to join Scott, and he's doing an amazing job. I also wanted to show you guys this incredible tank top that my friend made for me. Just roll with it. Hashtag quarantine 2020. It was amazing. One of my good friends, Laura, from work, Marco Polo'd me the other day, like she was running. And I was so confused, and like she wasn't saying anything, she was running. And then I noticed the house behind her, and I'm like, that's our neighbor's house across the street. So I ran out to the front door, and this tank top was wrapped up in a little twine of toilet paper, and it was just the funniest and best surprise. I laughed so hard. So thank you, Laura. I love my new tank top, and now I'm gonna help this guy.
What you expect, how I forget these thoughts of you. Don't need no reps, I'm in the jet, gon' fly the coop, fly the coop. Shotty, don't play that game. Shotty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Oh, don't play that game. Shotty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll be okay. Don't play that game. Shotty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shotty, I know my place.
guys, we are so excited right now because we just built our first ever wheel well frame. Honestly, we've been looking forward to this in the subfloor part for so long. It feels really surreal that we're here, and we're just building a few more little support Lego looking pieces, as you can see. If you didn't know already, we really love Lego. You guys, this is so exciting. This subfloor piece is not staying here. We're just using it so that way we can just sit and enjoy.
Yeah, this is actually a piece left over from the wheel well, so obviously it fits great.
Oh, this is just, we're soaking it all in. It's so good. We've been running through lots of ideas. As you guys know from watching us or other Skoolie accounts, your layout's constantly growing and changing with you as your build grows and continues. And minor tweaks, but we're just talking through lots of ideas, and I don't know, I'm just like really happy and soaking all this in right now.
Yeah, so one of the things that this is going to be eventually turned into is obviously we'll insulate all this bottom part and then just screw it all off so that won't ever be touched. But then above it, we're looking at this being one of our closets to our bedroom, like this part, and then on this part right here,
on my side,
we're looking at putting a raised up little stove burner, like wood burner.
Like a mini stove.
And so then that way we can kick heat into the front, and then at night we can kick heat into the bedroom. But then below it, we're looking at making like a little storage area to store the wood and maybe some blankets and all that stuff. So
it'll be so cozy. So where I'm at is where, like, kind of where my shoulder is where that ledge will be built, and all of this will be the storage for the wooden blankets. And then my head is like the cubic mini stove right now, and Scott is the wardrobe in the closet. What do you guys think?
okay, we're gonna wrap it up for today, and we'll catch you later.
All right, so it is the weekend, which means it's time to get some work done. All right, love, what's the game plan for today?
We are going to build our second wheel well. Second wheel well. Yeah, that's it.
That's our game plan.
That's our game plan.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose so fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah.
Look at that! Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Okay, guys, so it's midweek and it is nighttime on the bus, which is something pretty rare for us. I think we've only worked on the bus one time.
Twice, I bet.
In the night. But we're actually going to be doing insulation on the side panel of the walls, and since we're just cutting foam board and we're not using power tools, we thought this would be something, a nice project to do at nighttime. And so...
Daytime. If you haven't seen that, you need to see it. It's the best thing that's been on the internet ever.
Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime!
And so we decided to go with the foam board insulation. I know we talked in previous episodes about doing spray foam, but then we just kind of weighing up the cost and just how much more expensive spray foam is. I mean, doing foam board is a fraction of what it cost us to do spray foam.
And so with how we plan to use our bus and travel with the weather, this is what made the best sense for us financially and just with what our purpose and plan for the bus build is. So we decided to go with it. We got the Pink Panther and this shiny one. So I'm very official with terms. So even with us being parked stationary for the year that we're here, we have ways to keep the bus cool during the summer and warmer during the winter for our stationary year. But then when we travel, this will do the job perfectly.
Yeah, and so we just thought, obviously, we didn't want to spend so much money on insulation because like we're never planning to be in hot places when it's summer and cold places when it's winter, and so we think this will be substantial for what we're doing. So
All right.
let's install some insulation.
Woo! Quick reminder for those of you who are OGs on the Hive Drive Bus channel, and for those of you who are new, we wanted to let you guys know that we still sell our Bonfire shirts. So if you go to bonfire.com/hivedrivebus, you can purchase these babies that say "You Belong," and then they wrap the Hive Drive Bus on the back. // What is it?
It's forward slash, not backslash.
Yeah, I think I knew that. Whatever, we'll link it below.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was
Well,
me.
that's a wrap. We were able to do 4 pieces of the sidewall insulation. It's interesting because they're all different on the inside, just like our hearts.
Yeah, so just kind of like down in the wheel well, there's obviously little bumps, and I think there's like spray foam down there as well, so that obviously changes. And so we measure in one place and then it's a little different in the other, but
It looks good, you guys.
Really nice.
We're
Yeah.
saying it would have looked so cool if we had done this, since it's silver on the outside, at the same time that we did the Reflectix, and then it would have looked even more like a spaceship. If you haven't seen our spaceship episode, check it out. Here.
Also, we're actually doing 2 pieces of insulation. So we're doing the Pink Panther board, and then we're also doing the like kind of Reflectix board as well. And so we're putting 2 pieces in. Reason for that is all the screws are on the inside, so we wouldn't be able to just slide one big piece in without scratching it all up. So we're basically sliding one piece in, pushing it up, and then sliding the other piece in and pushing it up. And then that way we also get the Reflectix on the inside to keep all the heat in, because we're actually more afraid of getting cold than we are getting hot.
Alright, so until tomorrow, that's it. Goodbye. So after a fun night last night working on our bus with our work lamps and all that stuff, today we are working on the front of the subfloor. We're super stoked to get this part done. So first, we measure.
Second, we measure and mark. Okay, and so then we got this crazy looking tool to help with any intricate corners and measurements and stuff that we can use as a template. Okay, so I'm trying to get the subfloor as close to this bend as possible, and so I'm just making a template with cardboard, and then we can trace that onto the wood and we'll jigsaw it out.
Next, you have to move the piece outside to be cut.
And the next thing you do is cut.
I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah.
Tell me how you're feeling.
Feeling pretty good.
Why is that?
Because it fits like a...
Oh, all that sawdust.
Okay, all the subfloor pieces are down, so now we're just gonna screw them down.
Baby, let's go far.
All right, you ready to see the finished product of our subfloor?
Let's dance the night away. We're locked together, far away, you and me. We'll have a celebration to another.
Okay guys, and so that's where we're gonna leave you this week. If you enjoyed this week's episode, go ahead and click that like button. And if you're not one of the 500 that have subscribed, go ahead and
Join
click
the
that
club.
subscribe button. And yeah, come join us on our jumbo jet. And we will be back next week.
Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna teach you the yummy dance that Scott did a couple weeks ago. So it goes like, yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yum, and then hit the wall. You got that yummy yum, that yummy yum. Yeah? No. So it's, yeah, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yum. Okay, so you got that yum.